A. So I don't even know where I got the idea for this video from, but I was kind of curious what would happen if we skipped the first Zeke fight in Araya in Xenoblade 2, because after the whole Garfon village thing, we come through to Cobalt Cliffs and then we fight Zeke over on this cliff. Now normally there's really no way to get past it since the loading zone covers that entire part right there. But thankfully, Xenoblade 2 does have a death code that many of you know about, to where you'll basically be put into this zombie state and you won't take any damage. Now, there's many different ways to do it, but the way I know how to do it, and I think it's the most consistent way, is to go and pull a blade and make sure you view the cutscene while pulling the blade. On any character, doesn't really matter, just as long as you pull for a blade and then hold ZRZL, LR, X and down on the D-pad, and hold that throughout the entire duration of it. And then once the cutscene is over, still holding all of those buttons, completely back out all the way of the menu, and then you should die and the character should be screaming and they should recover 1 health. So they're basically in a zombie state, so they can't take any fall damage. Jump down to the lower level of Araya and we're good. And then if you're doing it with Nia, just go in, equip drill marks, so you're riding on drill mark, and then you can take them off so you can get out of that falling state. And then you can kind of just run around down here. Now, I went all the way to Fonsamima because I wanted to see what happens. Could I go and get through the rest of the story? Can I beat the game without the first Zeke fight? And eventually I found out, no, the gate over here that leads up to Aletha Ruins where we fight Jin and Malos is not even open. So I guess there's a flag in the game to trigger opening the gate once we beat Zeke, and since we never really activated the Zeke fight, the flag was never triggered to open the gate. So I don't know if it's tied to Zeke or some part of the story in Fonsamima once we get there, but whatever flag is responsible for that never got triggered. So we can't go up to the ruins, which means can't fight Malos and Akos, and then we can't leave to go to like Mor Ardain like we normally would at the port, because there's no one there to take us since we haven't done the whole Fonsamima portion of the game. So I'm kind of surprised it stopped this early. I thought maybe we'd be able to go up and fight Jin and Malos, completely skipping the Zeke fight and maybe even beating the game, but no. And then I even tried to go down and rest at the inn like we were supposed to for one of the story beats, go rest at the inn, and maybe that would trigger it. But I went down there and the motherfucker we're supposed to talk to rest isn't even there. So I guess he's also doesn't trigger until after we fight Zeke. So looks like this Zeke fight is very important for the story, because the inn guy isn't there, so we can't rest, and then the gate isn't even open. So it's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know why I thought about doing this, but it's kind of interesting. And yeah, we can't really do anything. Kind of curious to see if there's any other instances like this where we can just like skip major story fights or story beats. I don't know. I'll probably keep looking, but yeah, that's really about it. Just kind of wanted to see what happened and share it, because I doubt anybody's really thought about doing this. But yeah, that's really about it. So as always, thanks for watching. Have a damn good day. Stay safe. Be well and play some goddamn Xenoblade.